So we've had a Reiki session to look at anger, and yes, Eden said I had a being, or not a being, but an entity, an attachment, or whatever. She basically said heart was expressing itself in unreleased anger because I wasn't allowing myself to have all these feelings, which I haven't allowed since my whole 20s, basically. Or I didn't allow them in my whole 20s. They all got suppressed, basically, and yeah, so I put up a bunch of nice defenses to not feel feelings. And although I have come out of it to a large extent, I have not completely come out of it. And it also has created the Stoic Me that you see on the channel, which I enjoy. I enjoy not wearing my emotions on my sleeve. I enjoy the stoic and I enjoy the implacable self, but at the same time, emotions do come and they do need to be expressed, otherwise they get released at more inopportune times, like that. No, I don't know if there's an opportune time or an inopportune time to release emotion. I don't think there probably is. I think you can do anything that you want to try and manage it, and it's going to come out one way or another, regardless of what you do. That's what I think. Maintenance is always required. See, my car needs maintenance because it's been like 12,000 miles since I changed the oil. Oh, so all this talk of emotions, yeah, emotions are a huge thing for everybody. They're pretty big for me too. Like I said, have suppressed, and comes out every once in a while, especially when people piss me off quite a bit. And they do. And you know, either you stuff it or you yell at them, or it comes out maybe in your sleep. You wake up and you're bloodying your hand on your bedroom door or something. I don't know. But if you don't yell at them and you don't scream into a pillow, then it leaks out somewhere somehow. And she was saying that this thing in me, which is the heart feeling neglected, because the heart is the center of the feelings, and if all of the feelings are suppressed, then my heart is basically throwing a tantrum, is what she was saying. She's saying heart came up to the head and bounced around and went nana nana nana, you can't catch me, which I still don't understand exactly what it means, but essentially the me that's portraying the implacable side is pretending that heart isn't there, but heart is still there, bouncing around and causing internal struggles for me, because I'm not releasing emotions. Likely that's something along the lines of what she was saying. She's also saying that the heart that feels neglect also wants likes and admiration and acceptance and all of this. And my response to her with that was that that's why I don't put forth emotions or express them here on the channel, because that's an invitation for judgment, and I don't like being judged. So therefore I put forth the everything's fine with me and I have no issues bravado like all men do, you know. And I don't like dislikes. I don't like it when someone hits the thumbs down button. even though I only get a few, it still pisses me off, you know? And she also asked if I ever like scream into a pillow or scream inside of the car. And yes, I have done that. I have not done that recently, but in the past, when I was deep in the dark depths of my dark night of the soul, or whatever that thing was, when it came to a head, then yes, I would scream and I would cuss out every deity I could think of, and I would cuss out all of the bad ones and the devils and the demons, and I would cuss out whoever decided to make this retarded place, and literally cuss out every single possible thought form that I could imagine, and very loudly. And then I would feel tremendously better afterward and receive, you know, some healing, I suppose. Oh, as far as what was the trigger for this pretend release of anger, which wasn't really, it was, like I said, it was a passive-aggressive thing, but it was a real thing. If people tell me what to do, then that irks me to no end. And if the people that are telling me what to do are, well, if they're someone I consider a friend or close, then I will listen, I suppose, to more of an extent. And if it's someone who I don't consider in that group, then I won't listen at all. And all of that stuff, even if the advice they're giving is probably could be considered good, doesn't matter. That will push you away from me completely every single time. And it also makes me angry. Because like I said, I don't make my choices based on, is it good, is it bad, is it morally or ethically good, is it morally or ethically bad, statistically is it good, statistically is it bad, or any of those things don't apply to how I move through the realm. So for somebody to pretend like they can see how I move when I don't even have a system for how I move, but I know, is pretentious and disrespectful to me. So that's where that came from. And even if you make a good argument for why I should be doing something different, I will still find the stance that negates that input, because I don't like being told what to do. That's it. That's the basic thing of it. Now, if you would like to influence me, then don't be bossy about it. That was what I was trying to get out in the past, or that's what I was trying to get at in the passive-aggressive video, is that yes, you can influence me. You can influence my movements and choices or whatever, but you have to be respectful, and you have to be considerate, and I have to feel like you're actually putting attention and energy into understanding my position in this relationship. Otherwise, I won't take you seriously. And if you become exceptionally annoying, then me being the way I am and not liking to yell at people, I will keep giving you passive-aggressive stuff, or else I will ignore you, at which point, if you keep on doing it, then eventually I will get angry and possibly give you a passive-aggressive shout-out on YouTube. But, that's that. That's the whole, well, that's the current, not the whole thing, but it's a bit of unraveling. Yeah. Emotions are powerful. They're more powerful than intellect by far, and we, for the most part, suppress or deny them, so, and I'm no exception. So, give me your stories of how you've been suppressed and how you hide from your emotions, okay? Alright, bye.